Hello students, we are going to discuss about the topic consumer protection. Consumer protection is the very common topic which is actually understood by we people in our course. It is all about protecting and promoting a welfare of the consumers in different ways. We are very much aware that consumers are cheated, consumers are harassed by the sellers in different ways, and this is a worldwide phenomena. This is not only in our country. So how to protect the consumers? This has been a very problem in the field of economics, business, and marketing. As far as the consumer protection is concerned, and to make it successful, the role of the government, businessmen, and the most importantly, consumers actually are very important. But out of these three economic agents, the government, the businessman, the consciousness of the consumers, the role of the consumers is very, very important, rather important. That's why consumers must understand their duties and responsibilities. They must be very much conscious, and they must know what they need to buy and they do not. It should not be the case that simply marketing and market is trying to draw the attention of the consumers by exercising different marketing tools, and you are simply persuaded, and after that you feel you are cheated or you have paid higher prices. Such type of feeling comes or may come after buying. So these things are very important. So consciousness of the consumer actually is very important. But unfortunately, in the country like India, majority of the consumers are very much ignorant. They are not very much conscious, and also they are not organized. That's why it's a bigger problem in our country. Now the question is that what are the different ways consumers are cheated? The important thing is that we must understand that the sellers sometimes, and it may be the regular phenomena, that they charge exorbitant higher prices, of the different goods or commodities. Because if we are not very much conscious, we have not the habit to bargain and to analyze the things, so we have to pay higher prices. This is one of the problems, that how consumers are cheated, harassed by the sellers. Also, the sellers try to practice deceptive selling. When sellers try to persuade you by giving different types of gifts, coupons, discounts, then consumers are also very much gullible. That is to say, they are also very much greedy, and they think that they are going to get additional benefits at the reasonable prices as far as any particular product is concerned, but later they realize it's not the case. So deceptive selling, so in any way you are just actually attracted, and you may be charged higher prices, or even the unnecessary type of the product, and even there is no utility of that particular product, but you just buy because you think there are benefits and you are getting additional offered or any such type of thing. So now we can also say the advertisement has the greater role. So misleading advertisement, what advertisement proclaims, and when we buy only by seeing advertisement, then sometimes we feel that the product is not having that type of quality what actually advertisement was claiming, and what actually we experienced by watching advertisement of the product. So that is this is also the case. So different ways are also there. Adulterated product, duplicate, substandard product, etc. Such type of factors are there. So there are different factors, different ways the customers are actually harassed or cheated in the market. So now what actually we have to understand, and the government has been actually taking concern and passing different types of legislations to protect the interest of the consumers. Therefore, in the light of this discussion, as we can understand, and these problems, the government has been passing different types of legislations, different types of acts to protect the interest of the consumers, to empower the consumers in the market. And in our country, it was realized even before the independence, and the government has been actually announcing, passing. Some of them are, as we understand, Essential Commodities Act 1955, Prevention of Adulterated Food Act 1954, and the most importantly, Consumer Protection Act 1986. And there are so many such type of acts which we can see in the textbooks or from any source we can know. So the question is that what we have to study about the Consumer Protection Act. What are the different actually features of the act and how this particular act works. So Consumer Protection Act is supposed to be the very comprehensive, and when it was announced, it was actually called a milestone as far as the consumer protection is concerned in India. So the Consumer Protection Act has the various important salient features. For example, there are 5 or 6 types of rights which this particular act provides to consumers, like a right to safety, a right to seek redressal, a right to be educated, etc. And also another important feature is that this particular act has established 3-tier system as far as the consumers redressal system is concerned. For example, as we can know, district forum, the state commission, the national commission, and these 3 tier system actually entertain and try to resolve the issues related to the harassment of the consumers in our country. There are different actually criteria, parameters. On the basis of that, consumers can actually go and lodge their complaint to resolve the issue and to get actually justice. So in this way, there are different things, there are different types of legislations which we can elaborate and which we can further study in this particular topic. Thank you very much.